So deshae actually made a response to the whole thing that's going down.
Before this video starts, I want to say it's never okay to hit a woman. And I know I might clip farm a lot and say things or whatever for clips or anything, but at no point should a man ever put hands on a woman. And I take full accountability and responsibility for that, and I'm sorry. And I've expressed that to her after situations 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and everything from this video, I just want to get that across. I'm not making excuses. I did a fucked up thing, and I appreciate everybody, you know, getting on my ass and all these things, but I just wanted to tell my truth of how everything just led up. Yo, what's up? I wanted to make this video. As you guys know, there's a lot of things that's been going on around the past couple of days. A video has resurfaced of me, you know, getting in a physical argument with a girl. I kind of just want to break this down by little, and then pretty much this will be my last time talking about it. First things first, I want to say is I will never, ever put my hands on a girl who's never put their hands on me, okay? I'm not a person to initiate and do things and try to hit a girl because, you know, just out of the strength of just arguing or anything like that. This was from season 2. This was from 2022 and 2023, 4 years ago. And she was one of the girls that she came on the show. I brought her on the show and everything. And during the whole show, like, she was the only person who was literally like, I don't know, like physical, and she was hitting me. She was doing these things which I had to cut from YouTube videos because of monetization. And she would hit me and all these things, going back and forth and yelling, going back and forth and doing these things. And it kind of was just got to a point where I kind of didn't want to deal with that shit. And you know, I was drunk, and like I said,
Bruh, be like that, folk. Bitches be doing too much, folk. And then you fuck around and do something dumb, bro. What you have to realize, bro, is the way that situation looked, it's like, bro, she like swinging on you, then you could do some shit. Like, there's another clip of deshae hitting another woman, but it was in a store and she was doing, well, he didn't hit her, but he threw an orange at her face. But like, it's not bad because she was advancing this nigga and trying to hurt him. That's why that clip didn't blow up and he got fucked up for that shit. This shit was bad because the nigga put hands on a girl that visibly in the clip, she never touched you. So that's why it looks bad. But I still rock with deshae. That shit just, it looks crazy, but I still rock with deshae.
Anything I say in this video is not to make anything right. This is not to make anything right. This is not make things easier. This is not an excuse for anything. This is just me telling this story. And I feel like nobody should ever put their hands on a girl. Ever. It don't matter how mad you get. It don't matter anything. You know what I'm saying? Like fighting or anything, unless like you literally like are getting punched a fucking 100 times or whatever, something just to throw her out the way or move her out the way. But yo, I think that this doing that was just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It was fucked up. We were arguing, you know, there's been things all times off cameras where she would hit me and all these things like that. And I'm trying to talk to her and vibe her and shit like that. And what happened at the boat situation is that we were yelling, arguing, and she had just said things. I heard she said that I did this because I couldn't fuck, like, or something like that. Bro, that argument happened, whatever, because she was saying crazy things, which I had to cut out, and saying crazy things about my family. If you guys know me, I'm a very family man. Like, she's talking about my sister, fuck your sister, all this other shit. She all crazy shit I had to cut out. She was all doing this, my family, talking about my family members, my different type of things, just up and being big and bad, you know. And me as a man, I lowered my fucking my morals, and I went down to her level. Any guy that would hit a girl and do those things or whatever, you're lowering your how can I say, your respect. You're lowering respect for yourself, and you're going down to her level. And as a man, you should never do that. She definitely was trying to irritate me and get on my nerves and do all these things. So when we're on the boat and she got up, I thought she was good enough to hit me again, and I just mushed her. My main thing is I was never trying to hurt her. I never like slapped her, but from that angle, it looks really bad. It looks really bad. But I mushed her ass. I mushed her ass over there. I mushed her ass out because I was not finna be hit. I was not finna go in there, and I just walked away. But with that situation, I seen things she was doing.
Bro, this shit all gonna blow over, folk. Like, bro, especially because it's old. Like, come on, bro. Like, who cares, bro? Like, it's not good to do that shit, but like, come on, bro. Like, you know, like shit happens, folk. Like, it's not like he's not continuously doing this shit all the time. It's not like
saying, talking about when the fuck and all these different things, and it's like, bro, after that I apologized. We was kissing, and I'm gonna put clips in here too, but we was kissing, and you're saying you didn't let me, you didn't want me to fuck. We didn't fuck, but after you literally gave me some head, and I don't not to put your business out there, but you gave me some head.
Give me a new fucking wig. Can't fucking camera on my face.
Yeah, another thing, just even things like even she's doing now, just saying that like when she sees my sister, she's gonna fight her and do these things. She's been waiting up like all this time to see her in person that is up, and you feel all these things, and it's just like, bro, 3 years later, what was this energy 3 years ago when that thing actually happened and all these things? And mind you, she said way more worse things that, you know, that I'm not even gonna say crazy things just about my sister and her personal things and doing things and just saying this to my families in general to kind of just, you know, I feel like people in that type of era and that energy just rubbed off on me, and that shit was wrong. That shit was wrong on my half and doing that.
I don't care enough to press charges. You see your sister, you on that, promise you. Promise you. Bro, I swear to God, bro, on my grandpa, I always be like, when I be scrolling on TikTok and I just like see a video of Brooklyn, I be like, can't wait to see this bitch in person. Like, even though I don't got no beef with her, like, I don't got no beef with her, like,
what?
You know, like, and I was really sparing her because Gigi was her best friend, but they're not friends anymore, and Gigi's my friend. So I really.
What the fuck? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, folk. Now I deadass don't feel bad for this bitch, bro. She talking about when she see Brooklyn, she wanna knock her out and all this extra shit. Yeah, that's why you got knocked the fuck out yourself, bitch.
And that person who recorded it, that is a person, that's somebody I've not talked to for years. He's an ex-editor, and he deadass posted that out of where because he wanted to get more money and all these type of things and use me and use these things. That's why he wasn't for season 3. That's why we had a production company like Michael and Alan and Don and all those peoples, and I did a production company because I used him for season 2, but he wanted to be paid more and be on season 3, and that's why he texted me and all these things, but I never responded. So I don't know what he was trying to fucking do or get across or something like that, but he just wanted a paycheck, and that was that with that. Fuck him. Definitely should have handled that situation differently, you know, a lot of intoxications. I was 21 years old, and, you know, I was drunk as fuck because she was mad, and I just literally, like, we had been hitting like, going back and forth, and her putting her hands on me and all these things like that, that I just didn't want to deal with that anymore, and obviously, bro, I couldn't take that shit. I would never, ever just hit a girl just plainly because of her words. Her words do not do anything to me. But her words were Smith, her hitting me before, and how that video is cut, it's cut up to show that, oh, I was just hit the fuck out of her and just mushed her. My plan was never to her. I mushed her. Literally, I'm 5'4", 130 pounds at that time, 135 pounds, something like that, literally. To smack a girl, literally, and have her fly across the fucking room, I'd have to be as strong as fucking Thanos. But I couldn't forceful, and I used my hands to mush her out of my way because I was not going to be going back and forth and hitting each other and all these things again. But after that, like I said, we were cool, we were vibing, we were good, but it just simply, you know, I have a mother, I have a mom, I have a sister, I have 2 sisters, a little baby, and that's not who I am, 100%. There's no evidence of me literally, you know what I'm saying, hitting a girl or anything like that. Me and my ex joke about it or whatever things, but I'm not that type of person, literally. And sometimes, you know, when your emotions, you get your emotions involved, and you let a girl rage bait you or get you to your lowest and to the force where you guys have to be physical with each other, like that's an L on the man's part. And to anybody who ever watches me, don't ever do that or let any person think that's okay. I see people, I've seen comments, I see whatever, oh, deshae, he was in the right, I was not in the right, I was completely wrong. And being a man and doing this, you have to take that accountability and know that you're wrong no matter what happens. You can't put your hand on a woman. You can't do that. I'm not in favor of that.
I'm not gonna lie, there's times where you're not in the wrong, folk. Like, if she's just talking to you and shit, if she's talking shit, you're wrong. If she's just talking to you. But, nigga, if she's, like, doing, like, if she's swinging on you, any scenario where a girl touches you first, like, if she smacks you, then you smack her. If she punches you, you punch her. That's simple, bro. Let me stop. I sound crazy. It depends on the situation, but you know, like, sometimes that shit is justified, bro. You can't have these. This is why women put hands on niggas, because they think it's okay out here. Out here, these women think it's okay to put their hands on men. That's why that shit be getting to the point like this, where niggas swing back because they ass be doing too much, folk. Like he said. But yeah, I heard enough, bro. It's all good. Like, I ain't even mad at this nigga, folk. It's cool. Like, I don't know why anybody's mad at him. You don't even know this nigga, so what's the point? But yeah.